Hi there, friends. Apologies. I think my video got hanged up between, so I have to see much. I hope that people can join back and ask more questions. Hi, I'm so sorry. I think my video got hanged in between and I had to restart it. So people can join back and ask me more questions. Yes, I'm waiting for more. Okay, the video started back again, and yes, I'm ready for questions. Do ask me. Hi, Deepak. How are you? Glad to catch up after a long time. Hope all good. So Yogita, hope I was able to help you with your question. Do let me know if you have more things. What's the message for me regarding business setup in August? Yes, Nadia, question here, and let me check and see the messages for Nadia. Nadia, there is wonderful opportunities for you if you want to set. I would suggest what I get from the card. Select the right place, because selecting the right place will boost your business. Somewhere will reach to your tribe that which you are looking for. So probably somewhere select a country where your work is highly appreciated. It's the right country, and see if you would like to start something on a smaller note there, it would be very helpful for you if you start with the right place, with the right people, at the right country. And I can see a very beautiful in 2 months time, you wouldn't even face any teething periods, because you've been practicing your work from very, very long time. So no teething periods as well. It's direct success. But just select the right place. That's very important, to select the right place. Yeah. Hello Simon, how are you? Sushmita, anything specific for me? Just give me a minute, Sushmita. I will just check. I have a small advice for you. Probably you can, the dates what we get, which we call khajur. We get these dried dates, so I have a small kind of a remedy for you. Probably that will heal any ancestral healings, and this can be followed by anybody else as well who's kind of looking for any pitru dosh, or maybe even what you call as ancestral healings, where you face problems with authorities. So probably this is a wonderful advice. Just you can have a paper and a pencil and note how do you do this. So take 11 dried dates, okay, and put it in a purple color pouch. Put them in a purple color pouch. So prepare one pouch with 11 dried dates, and you have 11 such pouches, not just one but 11 such pouches. And you can donate these on a Saturday and a Tuesday during evening to elderly people who are probably, you can see them near the temple, or if you know any elderly people in specific, touch their feet and give them this particular dates with the power. Seek some blessings from them and ask them to bless you, so that would be like clearing a lot of ancestral healings. If anybody is facing pitru dosh, if they've heard something like this, probably that will be a great way to clear off. Gradually you will see improvements. If there are blockages in your life due to ancestors, or you've got some pitru dosh in your chart, so that's a great remedy to practice to heal any kind of things which are not great coming from your ancestors. You will seek their blessings. One more thing that I have the message for her is, do a lot of grounding. You can imagine that you are in a form of a tree, and imagine that you have roots that are growing from the sole of your feet. You have roots growing going up to 10 meters down towards the earth, and also spreading towards horizontally and vertically both, and that will kind of make you very stable in life, like a tree, like so full of strength. A tree is full of strength. It's a straight tree, and it's very grounding in nature. So for people who feel very shaky and who feel that, for every little things, they are, they get panic attacks, or they are not able to handle themselves, probably doing this small exercise will be very helpful for them. So imagine that you are a tree, and imagine that you have roots growing from the sole of your feet horizontally as well as vertically 10 meters on the earth level. So it goes below the earth, which is the mother earth, so that brings a lot of stability in your life, in all the factors, whether it's relationships, whether it's money, whether it's anything for that matter. Yeah. So friends, ask me more questions. I'm here to answer your questions today. For those of you who have missed out, I have been doing many tips in between, so you can replay the video and see what tips I've shared for the coming year, for the 2018. Hi Sanjay ji, how are you? So Sushmita, I hope that you were happy with the answer. With it, I hope that it helps you. Do practice it and let us know that how it has been helping you. Yeah. Another one thing, which I would like to share is, since I about the roots. So when we speak about the roots, the roots is also the people within our family, which starts immediately with our parents, the parents and siblings and our friends. So all these, you need to always be connected with them. If you have some minor disagreements with them, ensure that you kind of like reconcile with them, remove any kind of misunderstandings, and reconcile with them. That is also a good way to ground yourself and see a lot of stability will come in, because that is your support system. It's your immediate support system. Ensure that this year will be very supportive. If you have to reconcile, have reunions with anybody whom you haven't been speaking for a very long time, it could be your relatives, it could be parents, it could be friends, it could be old lovers. There is a lot of reunion for this year. We could see a lot of love coming up, the old love returning back and saying sorry, and they are reconciling within friends. It happens. So this is the right time. This year is a great time to reconcile. Yeah. What else? Thank you so much, Neha, for the wonderful compliments. What else? Let me tell people, how can I help you today? Oh yeah, I'm going on missing out on Meetal Bhuta. I'm so sorry for that. Say something for Meetal. Okay, let's see what the cards want to say for Meetal. Meetal, we have a very good news coming up. What is it? Do share with us. What's the good news? You have something which you are awaiting, and happen very soon. So it's just almost done. And then we need to celebrate, right? We need to celebrate. Yes, I can see again a rainbow, which is a verification of Meetal, your work is almost done. Whatever you were waiting for, it's just almost at the completion. You would hear the news very soon, very shortly, yeah. And do carry your rainbow icon. I had just given a small tip a little while back, about the rainbows. Rainbows are realities, and that is also the name of my upcoming book, which is called Rainbow Realities. So rainbow is an icon which kind of like makes your dreams into realities. It's like a wish fulfillment icon. So anything that you're going to do good this year, start with a small rainbow energy. Yeah, Meetal, that is something that you would like to share with us. What is it that you were waiting for? Because it's going to happen very soon. Very soon. Probably something that you were waiting for, the work part, something, some news that you've been waiting for is going to be happening very soon. Some more cards here. So for Meetal, yes, to balance, I had probably many of you have joined a little bit later, so I was showing this icon of Yin and Yang. So this is the yin energy and this is the yang energy. So this is something very important for maintaining relationships. So Mital, this is also for you, probably for you to practice emotions, to balance your emotions. A small printout of this, if you carry it with yourself, you will be in the right state and right mix of your mind, when you're dealing with people. So that would be very helpful to you as well. So I don't know, like maybe I'm seeing very few people around. I restarted my video, so I guess that missed out on a lot of people. I'm waiting for a few minutes before I sign off. I'm waiting for more question. Yogita says, I can't hear anything about the last video. Can you please repeat it? What was it, Yogita? I don't know. I have said so many things. I don't know from where did you miss me out. So I was talking about the rainbows, so probably it was actually Mital's message, but the message goes for everybody there. Rainbow is something which fulfills your dreams into realities. So when you carry a small piece of rainbow energy, you can draw a rainbow on a white paper and carry it with you. That will be very important, as acts like a good luck for you in your important task. Yeah, as in Yogita, I think I just told you about your marriage. I think you missed out on that video. If you replay the video, I've already just told you about the marriage part of it. So what word you use for that image? Okay, this image, Mital, this is the yin and the yang. This is the yang energy, which is the male energy, and this is yin, which is the female energy. Okay, so this is a symbol which is kind of brings about the balance within us. In all humans, we are born with this energy. It's a female energy and a male energy. So for balancing that, this is the symbol. If you carry this symbol with you, at most of the times you will feel very much balanced, in all areas of your life. Oh, I'm so sorry, Yogita, you got stuck. Okay. I hope that people are able to hear me at this point of time. Am I audible and visible? Hi, Abhishek, how are you? Yes, yin and yang, Mital. That's what I was talking about. Exactly, you're right. I'm waiting for more questions. Can you tell me about my business, how it would be this year? Okay. So let's see what's the cards telling for Yogita. Yogita, you need to grow with your footfalls of your database. What I'm getting here is you need to reach out to more people, because you have great talent to help people. I know people. Yogita is a great lawyer, and she has, awesome energy. She can around people's life for the better. Wherever people need any help with legalities, she's one great lawyer there. So her work, Yogita, you need to reach out more people. I don't know how you will do that to promote visible at much more places and platforms where people come to know about you, because you really have that within you to help people in distress. So that would be something which the message is to network more. Of course, you've been doing a lot for your old clients, but you need more new clients as well, so for your business to grow. So that's what you should be doing. Hope that helps. Hi Nita, how are you? Hi Abhishek, how are you? So I've been telling a lot about relationships, because it is going to be one of the most important factor, which is the foundation for this coming year, where we need to maintain relationships under any circumstances. So I've told a lot about the tips on emotions, how to handle emotions, how to handle the relationships in my previous tips. So if you replay the video, you will see that what all I have mentioned. Probably I'm waiting for some more queries, because just one query of somebody also helps silently the people who are watching here. Maybe they're not asking questions, but it's an important message. I encourage again for asking more questions. Thank you so much, Mital. Thank you, Yogita. Hi Roshan, how are you? Okay, so let's talk about one very important aspect. We are having Valentine's just around the corner, and though people may not take this time period to be very serious, but probably it's a great energetic, it's a great time which is coming up just next month, energetically, to clear off any of your love issues. Love issues just doesn't mean about the love issues. It's about relationship issues. It's about you yourself as well. So it's important that you kind of forgive people in your life. It's one of the most important aspect. If you need to grow into leaps and bounds, if you have to really grow, that is one aspect where you need to forgive people who have hurt you tremendously. I understand that it is very difficult, where you would say that how can I forgive somebody who has done so much of harm to me? But it's not for your own well-being that you need to do this. You say that I actually have forgiven, I'm not holding any grievances, but suppose it is a block. It is a block. If you do not work towards it, not see to be where actually supposed to be, or whatever is your caliber. So forgiveness is something very, very important, which I really stress upon it, that you should forgive people. Now, this is one very important thing. How do you forgive people who have done so much of harm to you? By words? No, by words. If you just say, yeah, I've forgiven, but inside you are still feeling bad about that incidences, then how do you forgive? Like, a very important thing is to actually remove those hurts, those angers, those sad dwelling energies inside you. First deal with that. Until you don't deal with that, you will not be able to forgive the person. It's difficult, yes. So how do you then handle the anger part of it? So again, it boils down to anger management, or coming back to dealing with depressions, darker energies, all that within you. When you resolve that, then only you will be able to forgive people. So probably the next month I will hold workshops on relationships. I'm also a licensed coach to perform Louise Hay's Love Yourself, Your Life programs, and I am coming up shortly with my own signature program. Probably I'll be announcing that shortly as well. So anybody who has who wants to improve relationships, it's not just about the baggage that you has to clear, but more of it, like improvement is needed at every step. It's not just about in the sector of love, it's everywhere. At work you need to have great relationships, at home you need to have good relationships, in your family, friends, everywhere. The relationship is the key for this year to build up. So probably I've been speaking a lot about emotions and relationship. I encourage more questions in between. Please do ask me more questions. Hi Lilukshan, how are you? Hello Dimple. Okay, Yogita says I'm struggling in love and relationships. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, that we all struggle. It's just not yourself. There is this whole bandwagon of us, we don't speak about it, but yes, there is a lot of underneath issues. It's like a new can of worms, or Pandora's box. Once you open it, there's a whole lot of things will come out. So we need to learn to deal with this. And how do you do that? So an out of the box approach is always required. So it's just one small tip that I share to improve, but there's whole lot of mental exercises, whole lot of energy that needs to be shifted. So that is why I encourage people to look out for when I announce for my relationship healing workshops. It would be of great help to kind of like rebuild your entire energy, what you had worn out completely, and clear out your past baggages as well. Okay, great. Thanks Lilukshan, I'm so glad that you joined the session. Hi Umesh, how are you? So I'm waiting for more questions. Lilukshan, it's been so long. One important thing I would like to share today is also about the feeling of sadness. We try to suppress your feeling. You try to make yourself feel good by actually avoiding that particular feeling, and you may please, or you kind of like try to divert your attention and do not deal with that particular issue. That is actually very harmful. You may feel for a while that you have actually kind of like I don't have the right word right now. You'll be feeling that yes, for the time being I am away from that feeling, but then it's still underneath, still it is lying there, and you're just trying to cover up, make up for that. So you need to feel that whatever the negative feeling you are having, you need to feel that energy completely and wholly. Whatever it is, it could be hurt, it could be pain, it could be anything. Feel it wholly and completely and get it out of your system. Cry it out if you need to. If you need to bash up, then join up a gym and remove all your aggression. Write down your pen down feeling of negativity and burn the paper and release it into the universe. These are a few ways of how you kind of like deal with pented up emotions. You need to deal with those energies. Don't have to run away and just act as if everything is fine in my life. Yeah, okay, acknowledge it, that yes, there is a problem and I need to deal with that problem. Yeah. Okay, say Lilukshan is saying it's been a while, Ashna, doing well and planning to get married. Oh wow, I'm so happy. Lilukshan, this year is a great year for people who are looking for marriages, for reunions, for a lot of love issues will get cleared up this year. So I'm great and happy to hear that you would be getting married this April. I would eagerly wait forward for for your pictures and everything to be shared as well. Hello, Shana's teacher, how are you? So Yogita says, overall, how will it be for 2018 for Yogita? Yogita, it's going to be an averagely very good year for you. You need not worry about things. Probably what I get a message is some charity. This is also important for others. If you want to really grow in your life, whatever you need to do, you never feel like donate that in your life. For example, let's talk about relationships. If you are lacking in your relationships, you're not very happy, talk to more friends and become their pulse and help them and guide them for doing right thing in their relationships, and give them the right piece of advice and see them improving in their lives. And that itself is like what goes around comes around. So when you help other people, like a universe has to do that support to you. So you get and like you've been lots of work, you have this kind of work where you're helping people. So probably this year you can expect good rewards of what you have done before. So same thing, like if you need more money in life, donate some small amount of charity, very small, whatever you can, to those unfortunate people. I'm not talking about just for the sake of doing charity. Yeah, okay, Ashna said, so let's just go and do some charity. It's not just for the sake of doing. Do it for those unfortunate people, who really need something to them, and see how universe gives back to you in many folds. Same goes for if you're facing health issues, like go and help somebody who is so unfortunate in health that they cannot even afford to buy their medicines. So probably having these kind of acts will bring about the goodness. Universe has to support you with something good as well. Yeah, so hope that also helped you. Hi Sazina, how are you? Great long time. I'm so glad to connect with all my old connections and friends, and it's been great to watch you all here. Thank you, Yogita. I hope that it will help you. Do keep connected and let me know. I'm waiting for more questions before I sign off. One more important thing that I can tell you, I've been talking a lot about the yin and the yang from the time I started speaking today, and toward my end of this session as well, I again stress upon the yin and the yang symbols. So these are the two polarities where if there is a day, there is always a night, and if there is a night, there is always a day. Same with your energies. These are inbuilt energies within us, the yin and the yang. So it's more of the sun and the moon. It's like they when it rises, it has to end and hand over to the moon, who takes over, and moon gives its peace and have everybody under its peace, and then it gives a handover back to the sun, which is like a strong energy of hustling, bustling, and getting more into action. So same way, you know, when we talk about yin and the yang, that is the black and the white. So having black and white this year would be great for you to probably achieve lots into your you know, sectors of relationships. Again, a little bit of a glitter element. I'm wearing myself a little bit of a glitter here, so a little bit of a glitter, a little bit of a shine will add up like a star energy. So when I talk about the yin and the yang, black and the white, when you carry a little bit of a shining energy with you, that becomes a more of a cosmic energy. So you are blessed by a cosmic you know, the cosmic powerful energy. So the black and white along with a little bit of a star kind of shining glitter with you will be very helpful for this year. So the ladies can carry maybe a small shiny handbag or some kind of a clip or something within their clothes. A little bit of a shine factor will be very, very helpful. Hi Prerna, how are you? Nice to catch up with you as well. For the males, yeah, they're feeling that I'm not going to wear any glitter, so I'm not a girl, that I'm not going to be wearing any glitter. But for the males, then the energy could be something about wearing a silver bracelet, or maybe you know, a silver kind of a band, or the watch that you are wearing, something silver will be helpful along with the black and white color. Yeah, so that would be a good healthy balance for you this year. I am waiting for more questions. The 5th month of this year, the May, you know, holds a lot of importance in terms of travel. So probably some small travels or big travels that you're planning during this month can actually be very, very life-changing in a very positive way. That's one message that I got to share with you, that you know, traveling during the month of May this time anywhere, it could be related to it, could be, probably that will be like a big change in your life. So you know, probably see if there is anything lined up, if there is any opportunities for travel. Do not miss it out, and if it could be May, that's all the more better. Thank you, Prerna. Even I'm happy to see you there. So it's been almost, I think, an hour or more. So I am okay to even you know, have spend more time with you people. But I encourage more questions. Please ask me more questions so that I can help you out. Okay, Lilukshan, let's see what 2008 was for Lilukshan. Lilukshan, I am getting a message to probably travel to your roots, to your native place, you know, wherever your roots are, you know, probably spend some time there. You know, it could be with your parents, it could be with anybody you know, whom you know from, like, who are very important people during your childhood. You've spent time, that would be like something life altering. You know, you would see a lot of kind of like new ideas or something. A positive energy shift is seen when you go for you know, visiting your roots once in a while. It's very important that we connect, you know. It's important that we keep in touch with our parents. It helps us in grounding. It also kind of like activates your base chakra, which is the chakra for your stability in life. So that goes for everybody out there. Keep connected with your parents. So parents are like blessings. They are kind of direct and indirect energy of God in our life. So make sure that you keep connected with your parents. Okay, me, myself, Kanchan. Kanchan, hi, Kanchan. Let me see what the cards want to tell about Kanchan. Okay, Yogita says, thanks a lot. You will do some more charity. Yes, definitely. And that goes for everybody, should do a little bit of charity there. I'm just pulling out some cards in between for Kanchan. Kanchan, what I see is, you've grown so beautifully in your life. A tiny seed now becoming a tree. Tiny seed growing into a bigger plant, growing into a strong tree. And I can again see a lot of rainbow energies, So probably there's a lot of good blessings from your gurus, from your parents, or anybody whom you believe is protected and you're being blessed by them. And probably that's just reassurance that this whole year you will be continued to be blessed at all times, and you're going to grow into a mighty tree which will be kind of supporting a lot of people in life. So a great message for you, Kanchan. Hope that will be of and this year probably in terms of relationship, it's going to be like a wish come true. So you'd see like whatever you kind of plan into, all your wishes are just at the spur of the moment coming up true. So I'm glad to say this message to you that and probably I would say that the 3rd of November, look out, the 3rd of November, probably something you've been waiting for years and years. Maybe that is something which you're going to deep satisfaction with that on the 3rd of November this year. Yeah. So hope you noted the date and do share with us what is it that you felt so good about during those days. Great, I'm happy to see. Thanks Lilukshan, thanks Yogita. I hope I was of help to you all. And is there more questions? Then I would stay, or else I can sign off. Okay, great. One last message before I sign off is, we all have patterns within us that, again, coming back to this energy here, the yin and the yang, many of us, it's difficult actually to be just all the time being balanced. Either you would see that you are more of a yin energy or you are more of a yang energy. So these are both 50-50, but most of the time you may see that either you are 60% more of a male energy and 40 this, or 70 this and 30 this, or 80 this and 20 this, and some of you like 90 this and 10 this. So that creates a lot of imbalance, that creates a huge imbalance in life, and vice versa. If you've been always this but less of this, that creates a huge imbalance. So probably what I would like to put in like a very important message here, that if you have a pattern of having this kind of an imbalance, then this is the year to make it topsy-turvy. So in case if you've been a very feminine energy where you've been bullied, or you've been like people controlling, you've got to really be assertive and say, boss, this is not going to happen with me anymore. Take up your yang energies, wear a lot of black and make yourself powerful. Do not allow people to crush you down. Do not allow people to bully you. Do not do that, ladies. Do not. You have the power within you. You can always change that. So use the symbol again over here. If you are more of this energy and you see people like hurting you in all possible ways, then take the support of the black energy and turn around and say that I'm not going to be getting bullied anymore. I'm assertive and my own boundaries here. So that's the message, very very important message, that for mostly for the ladies, or even for males for that matter, that who are humble. If they do not choose to speak up, it doesn't mean that they can be taken for granted. So do not be taken for granted for this year. So the energy and its power, and get back to what you actually deserve. Okay, so Lilukshan says that thank you, and I also thank you, Lilukshan, for joining us. Yes, that's great. And the other part of it, when I was talking about this energy here, you've seen that most of the time, like you've been stressed out. You've been always you've been the person who's get so you've been always on the go, but you're not. So probably doing for yourself, it's as good as just cooking a small meal, taking a small nap in the afternoon, and nurturing yourself is more about the yin energies. That's a softer energies. Also, spending time with loved ones, rejuvenating yourself, that will bring in again the healthy balance for people who are more dwelling on the darker side, so they can lighten up. So that's what brings about the accurate balance. Yeah. So I think I've spoken more than enough about the balance of life, and I'm lost of words now. So probably I am ready to sign off. I hope that if I get more questions, I can stay for more time, or I can sign off. I'm just waiting for just a few more seconds or minutes. Great. So I guess that I have given a lot of tips, and I've spoken a lot about this year, and I've spoken a lot about the importance, about the symbol of the yin and the yang, and I am now going to sign off. I hope that my talk has been helpful to you. You've gained some wisdom, and I hope to continue coming live more often in the coming months, and I would be sharing a lot of new announcements about anything that I'm doing new in my workspace, in my life. I will be glad to share it with all of you, and I wish you again, all of you, a very, very, very happy new year, and may you have a wonderfully balanced new year ahead. And I am just a call away. If anything that anybody needs any kind of help, do write to me, message me, or WhatsApp me. My number is 9920933226, and I would be very glad to be of help to all of you. So with this, on this note, I sign off for today, and wish you all lots and lots of good luck, lots and lots of love as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you. Happy New Year to you as well. With it through a session, and you made it so interesting with your questions were also useful for others who could get insight for others and answer questions for others as well. So thank you so much. Okay, great. So I'm signing off now, and I wish you all lots and lots of great good luck, lots of love and blessings, and I await to see you next month sometime. I will announce whenever I will be going live. A few days before that I will announce. Yeah, thank you so much. You all take care. Have a great evening. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you.